Hello everybody, and welcome to this video with myself and Mr. Simon Bates.
Hello. And
Simon, we are taking a look at the #1 student saxophone in the world, basically, and that's not an over-exaggeration. I think both in terms of numbers and in terms of quality and general feel from players and teachers alike, you have to say that the Yamaha 280 is that instrument.
Yeah, it's no surprise. I'll stick my neck out and say that this is the best student instrument available.
Yeah. And it comes off the bat. Tiny bit of history, we should probably do that. The 275 was the model before this, and that replaced the 25, which was the model before that, and so on and so forth. But the 275 came in at sort of late 90s-ish, early 2000, so, yeah. I think. And just a few years back now, they changed to the 280. And I think it was one of those things they probably thought long and hard about, because it was something that didn't need changing in lots of ways. The 275 was very popular and very reliable and all the usual things that you get with Yamaha, the build quality and everything else. But they've done just a couple of little minor technical tweaks on this, which I'm going to just tell you about, and then we're going to get Simon to blow it and we can hear a little bit more about it. So they have just improved the strength of this neck screw and the holder that retains the screw, because the one criticism perhaps of the old 275 was sometimes those screws snapped off. We saw some people come into the shop with those if you're a little bit too robust with it, which can happen sometimes with new players and kids especially. And so they've strengthened that area up. They've also added a new stronger low B to C sharp connector at the bottom of the instrument, which is just a little plate that supports the arm there, which is a very boring thing, but from a technical point of view, it will help with those low end stability of the notes. Yeah. And otherwise, it comes with the usual Yamaha 4C mouthpieces, which is a great thing to start on. Now, obviously, Simon's using his own today, but we could have very easily done it on a 4C and it would still sound great, because it's a really good mouthpiece.
It is indeed, yeah. I use one on soprano, actually.
You do? There we go. There we go. So let's just have a little listen, Simon, and then we can just get your feelings from a playing point of view about it. The idea behind this 280 is really that if you're a new player and you're just getting used to playing, be it a child or an adult, it will help you to make a really decent sound really quickly. It's very easy to play, and then when you do progress and you get more experienced and 87 years later, like Simon, you can expect this instrument still to be okay for you, and it will still play to really high standards. It's one of the few student instruments that actually can take you from a student all the way up through the grade system, if you want to use that, all the way into an adult band or something like that, before you'd need to maybe think about upgrading it for something else. Yeah, it's that good, isn't it?
It is. To be honest, I very happily played this professionally. In fact, the 275, Yamaha sent me a prototype which was unstamped. And I played it for quite a while, and people used to tell me what a nice sound I had on it. I actually thought it was a replacement for the 62 rather than the 25, because it was that good. I love it. Buy one, several.
It's a soft sell. No, you can tell we're very enthusiastic, but I think that's because both of us are passionate about the quality of student instruments. And when you start, it's just so important to get away from oh, well, they're only a beginner, we'll just give them something cheap and cheerful. If you do that, you're really making it harder for that player to start on. And I, having done this for 18, 19 years, helped people get instruments, and Simon, having played for so many years, we want people to play the saxophone. We want it to be easy as it can be, and so that's why we're really passionate about recommending things like this, because they will literally make your life easier, and it will make the whole investment stronger at that point, because you're not wasting money on lessons. The kid's going to want to play it, or the adult, and the whole thing just becomes positive, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, also the resale of these is great as well. If you do want to upgrade, you'll find people queuing up to buy it. So,
yeah, very easy to sell on like that. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Okay, well, we know that's been a bit of a love-in, but hopefully you understand the reasons for that as well, because it's important you do. But Simon, let's have a little bit more from the sax and a little bit less from us.